Hi guys, and welcome to Top of the Pops. It's a new series I'm trying to do where I look at some of the top games in competitive, no, not in public Dota, where I guess the MMR is usually around 6k. So it's the top of the games in the European servers. And what I'm doing this for is kind of like a practice for me, hopefully to improve my casting. And so what I'm kind of trying to do is becoming an analytical caster. So I won't go into too much like play by play, but I will more talk about the current pop meta and talk about the current games. So I think this game is either from the day it was uploaded or yesterday, so it's a very new game. And I know two of the players, Twitch TV eSkill Dota, and I know Jinx got as well, and Kools I played a lot with as well. So these guys are, I think Kools like 6.5k, and this Twitch TV eSkill Dota is like 6.3k or something like that. So what we see now here is the first pick is Earth Spirit from the Radiant, and Earth Spirit probably the best, one of the best pop heroes at the moment. And no surprise, we have a Juggernaut pick and we have a Troll pick. So that's, we just need an X right now, and we have the current pop meta, and I'm sure we're gonna see an X pretty soon. Bane is a pretty surprising pick from the Dire, and you pretty much never see the Bane, but I think that might actually be a counter to Troll Walnut. And I've actually been thinking a lot about the heroes you can pick against Troll Walnut, and right now I think Bane's actually a pretty good counter with Enfeeble, which can reduce pretty much all its damage, and then also the Fiend's Grip and the Nightmare to control him. I should probably start playing more Bane support. Then we have an Earthshaker from Jinx God, and I'm curious to see if it's going to be a carry Earthshaker or a support Earthshaker, but it's very good against Bane when he casts his Fiend Grip, so you can just interrupt it from far away. And no surprise, we have an X as well in the game, Finger getting an X, and the Christian Cross, the Cross goes Sniper. Here you see sometimes in pops. Every time I play Sniper in the top pops, I just always feel like I can't do anything, and yeah, it's a tough hero to play. I think Eternal Enemy, I played against him once from like some weeks ago where he was Sniper, and what he did was just went Mask of Madness, Phase, and Shadowblade, and just kept farming and just avoiding him, and some of the most impressive Sniper player I've seen to date. So we have a Storm Spirit from eSkill Dota. It's probably going to be mid against Troll Warlock, and Tiger takes Rubik. Pretty good. He can steal a lot of good spells, like from Juggernaut he can steal both the Healing Ward and the Omni Slash, and you really don't want to give him either of those spells. And the Ball Lightning is also very good to steal, and Fiend's Grip is also really good. So there's a lot of good spells he can steal this game. So let's see what Elena is gonna get as the last pick, and a Razor. I think that might work pretty good against the Troll Warlock. But let's see from Dire, so we have 430 on Juggernaut, Megans on Bane, Elena on Razor, Twitch TV Skills Dota on Storm, Finger on Axe, and we have Kools on Troll Wall, I'm probably saying that wrong, and we have the Cross on Sniper, Tiger on Rubik, Carry on Earth Spirit, and Jinx on Earthshaker. And Storm Spirit is going mid, and Carry is going woods apparently. Nah, he's just kidding. He's gonna pull this creep, he's gonna stand about here, and then he's gonna pull one creep and make it stuck. So let's watch him do that. It's a very good Earth Spirit trick. And they're actually going the Troll Warlord at the safe lane. And we have an X who's solo off lane against this try, and it's gonna be pretty tough for him. He might just rotate into jungle. Unless, no, they're just actually gonna do jogging, so this is pretty greedy matchup. And this spot is so annoying to play against. Like, people will usually stand on this spot, and there will sometimes be like 3 or 4 heroes, and they're actually going for the Sniper. They're walking around because they have Observer, and they're going for him. I think Earth Spirit will probably be able to save him, but he's a very squishy hero. I think he actually saw Bane, so right now they're just playing cat and mouse with the Sniper. Let's see if they're gonna be able to get him. He's gonna drain him here. And I think, yeah, the sniper's probably gonna die. I don't think the Earthspirit is gonna be able to help him. Offlane axe, please, says Jinx God. Oh lol, he actually threw the axe up on the hill. Let's not watch that. Yeah, axe is up on the hill, and yeah, that's not good at all. He can still bring a TP by the Warden Courier, but Rubik could probably just try to snipe that. So we have the sniper mid against Storm, and he's gonna. They actually don't have much which can gank him, so he's probably gonna have a pretty good time here. And the Earthspirit is just going directly against the Juggernaut, which I like a lot. It's gonna be hard for him to just stand in the lane, so he's just trying to shut the Juggernaut down. That troll is just getting free farm bot while they are trading free farm Razor here. So this is like one of the best wards, but and I think the Dire. Oh, this is actually a Dire ward here. Yeah, they didn't. The Radiant, I don't think they know about this ward. But yeah, Axe is just standing here, just chilling. Can't do much about that. He might. Yeah, he got a TP on the courier. I would like to see the Rubik going here and just trying to snipe the courier. But yeah, they might just try to smoke the courier. They're actually smoking for the Storm Spirit. Should be. He has a really good creep positioning right here, so it's gonna be really hard. And I don't think they should dive him on the tower. But this poor Axe just standing here chilling. Earthspirit actually going for the Juggernaut. It's gonna be a tough kill. He can sleep him any moment. They might actually be able to kill him. And hey, they actually got the Juggernaut mid. Or the Storm mid. But carry might actually end up going down here, which is not what you want when you gank Juggernaut. But they will still get a return kill, so. But anyways, these casts, I will still do the play-by-play, but that's not really what I want to do when I'm casting. Anyways, they are actually having a really big fight in the jungle, and they're really punishing the fact that Radiant is trying to shut down the Juggernaut. They're getting a lot of return kills. And X is still here up on the jungle. I don't think they're gonna get sniper here. Storm already died once, but let's see if he can get to level 6 without dying once more. But anyways, what I really want to like focus most on my cast is trying to talk about the decisions that people do in high level pubs, because high level pubs is different from competitive. There's a lot of different things you need to look at. I think they might actually just try to kill the Axe here before he can get the courier. Or else I think the Urshier is just standing here and waiting for the Axe to TP, and as soon as he TP, he's just gonna stun him. So this is not what you want to have happen to you as Axe. I actually stopped checking the runes when I'm playing against Rubik or Magnus, because these guys can so easily get you on the cliff, and if you get on the cliff, it's just devastating for your whole game. And this guy is not having a good time. He actually got some experience, I'm not sure how, but he managed to grab. It's not the experience rune, he would have got 100 XP. Maybe the creeps were the tower and just got a bit. But poor Axe, like, he needs Bane maybe to rotate down, or Storm's got level 6. But his sniper's actually going on Storm. He actually managed to get a solo kill on Storm. And I'm actually really surprised that he didn't go Shrapnel. He got a solo kill, but he doesn't have Shrapnel maxed. And Axe just tried to TP, and now his TP got cancelled. It looks like Sniper wants to kill, but the creeps are hitting him, so he needs to back off now. But meanwhile, the Jugger is starting to get decent farm. I think, yeah, he has his Morbid Mask here, so he will be able to keep farming the jungle. I think he might have to go back, unless he can actually stand here and heal up with the creeps here. But Storm has died twice before level 6, which is not very good, but he gets a haste rune now, so he should be able to live until level 6. I think they ruined a lot of trees here. Like, usually there's like a sweet spot where you can kill this tree and you can just stand, and there's only one creep that will attack you, while the other creeps will walk around. But it looks like the Juggernaut actually may have cleared those trees, or they may have been fighting here and the trees got cleared. Maybe it was a Rubik toss. But I think he needs to go back now, unless he's waiting for healing ward. Axe is still up here on the cliff, and he has TP on 5 seconds. Let's see if he actually managed to TP out, or Earthshaker will interrupt again. Okay, he's TPing. Is he getting it? And Axe is out, and Axe is back to the game. Only 5, I think more than 5 minutes on the cliff, but he's back now, so well, welcome back to the game, Axe, and let's see what he's gonna be able to do. Troll Wall is level 6, so he's gonna really have a tough time from now on. But Storm is almost 6 now as well, so it's gonna be hard to kill him. They might try to go for him. If he only has 1 point shrapnel, so it won't be as effective as if he had maxed it. He won't be able to have so much kill potential. But I actually like maxing headshot against Storm, because you max headshot and you get like 3 weight bands. Then Storm can, if you have a decent game and Storm also just doesn't snowball, Storm can actually jump you and you just man fight him, and you can actually be able to kill Storm, especially if it's on your tower. I'm not sure about taking aim here, because Storm is just gonna be in your face, and then you just need to like right click him. You can't run from him. You can actually man fight a Storm like that. But Storm has Invis and a regeneration room, so they might try to get some kill on the sniper. And let's see if Rubik doesn't have TP, Urcha doesn't have TP, so this should be an easy kill on the sniper here. And Bane coming in as well, and there's gonna be no TP support. So are they gonna get him actually? Yeah, they will get him, and there was no TP support, so they couldn't be able to counter him. They're pushing the bot tower here, and now Dire's gonna go in. And let's see if Storm can be able to get some counter kills. He had his regen room. They might actually, yeah, they bursted. They got him down now. So they really, you have to be very careful, like diving a tower like this so early, because people can just TP back in and then just go for you. I'm actually gonna turn down the game sound a bit. I'm actually turn down unit speech volume a bit, and this master volume is a bit loud, I think. But let's see how they're going. They have a troll which has got pretty much free farm and has 46 CS, and Jogger is in jungle. I think he's gonna have his face boots. No, he's actually, yeah, he's gonna just go straight for Mask of Madness. So he's farming pretty well. And the Razor also has some decent farm. He had free farm top as well. But Axe is really struggling. He's level 2. I had never seen such a poor Axe. I think they should probably, when Jogger gets level 6, they should rotate him into the lane, and then they should just have Axe in jungle for like 5 minutes more. I don't think he should go anywhere near the enemy team. I really like these wardings from the Radiant, from the Dire. They have one here, which it won't block the camp, I think, but it's gonna provide a lot of vision. And they also have one here, which is, it's not super unusual, but it's kind of hard to spot. They're going on Bane now. I'm not sure if they can burst him down before he will heal. He will brain stab and then perhaps turn around. Axe coming in to join the fight is level 3. Bane actually denied himself, which was really good. And miss, that's what you get against playing against Troll, man. That's miss chance 60% is really high. But they actually managed to bring the Razor down. But I'm not sure, like this casting, I'm probably gonna go by play. They're chasing Axe down, but I want to, what I want to focus on the caster. Okay, you will start up. Wow, just started up. It's really nice. But I want to focus on casters more like analyzing the game and talking about more, more, I guess, strategic decisions and not as much the play-by-play. This game there's a lot of actions in this game, and Storm's going in here on the troll. And what you have to be careful with Thomas Troll is if you get the axes on you, it's pretty much impossible to kill him. You saw there, it's 60% miss chance, and it lasts for 7 seconds at the max. So that's just, as a Storm, if you get it on you, you pretty much need to run from the troll wall, or else he can just go melee and just bash you to death. I like the fact that Juggernaut is applying pressure to the tower here, and meanwhile while the rest of the team is fighting. So he's trying to force a TP reaction, and he has spin. I would like to see him get a TP as well, so we don't have enough mana for the combo, but they will have to react to it, or he will just get a free tower. But as I said, this is my first real time where I'm casting a game alone, where I'm not just focusing on myself, but focusing more on the general like what's going on in the game. And what I look at this for is more practice, because I'd like to try to cast some tournament games, and my role there would be an analytical caster and not play by play. So I'm not sure. It's like if I want to cast like this top of the pops, it's just kind of hard to just ignore what's going on completely. But especially when there's fighting so much, it's probably I'm probably just gonna end up just saying like, and then this happens, and this happens, and I don't think that's too interesting. Like I would more like to talk about why they actually do the stuff they do, and what I think is very good, and what I think is probably like a bad decision. But right now the Dire is just applying so much pressure on the Radiant, and I would like to see Jogger just push the top tower meanwhile while they're all fighting here. He could just get easy tower, and I think he's gonna push in now. And he's actually going into what's it called? Bloodstone, it looks like it. And I always favor the Orchid. I just like the kill potential. I think especially like against these teams, if you find anyone, maybe except Troll with Orchid, you're just gonna get an easy kill on them. But he's not very farmed, and he's had a kind of rough game, especially at the start, so he may be thinking that he would like to get the Bloodstone instead of Orchid. Maybe he thinks Orchid is too late. Anyways, I think like under 20 minutes, Orchid is still just worth it. If you get, I don't like getting Orchid too late, because if you get Orchid past the 30 minutes mark, it's just gonna be, it's not gonna work. People will have BKB or Manta, and that's not gonna work at all. But Jogger managed to apply enough pressure for Troll to rotate top and deny it. And I would like to see him try to contest the tower. He could just Blade Fury out and then just TP out, and they don't really have anything that can stop him in it. Though they do have Earth Spirit, which can just silence him and just burst him down. And when Earth Spirit gets to level 6, that's really an important level for him. He can solo anyone, and he's just a beast in team fights. I would really like to see Earth Spirit get into... Can I just focus on him? I really like Earth Spirit to get into competitive gaming, because then he will probably be nerfed pretty soon. I think he's banned from Captain's Mode at the moment, but he's just insanely strong hero. He's not really my problems and pops at the moment. I think Juggernaut and Troll is like the heroes I'm having nightmares about. I might try some Lina against it. I think that could work pretty well against Troll. But these two heroes, you see them just every game, we're so sick of Titan. But Storm's going on Troll, and I think he saw that Troll just uses Axes, but you can see, like, Troll can just man-fight him, and then he just stuns you once, and then you're dead. And Earth Spirit, I think, was standing behind the Troll, so that's very good. As support, you should try to always stand behind your carries, especially when they have Storm and they have such an aggressive lineup. The top priority for Earth Spirit is stand behind the Sniper here, and stand behind the Troll. I would like to see that, since they have 3 really kind of hard supports, I would like to see that the carries are never alone. And I don't think they should ever shoot alone. I would always like to see like Rubik standing behind the Troll, and Earth Spirit standing behind Sniper, or just anyone standing behind them. Wow, he just survived the assassinate, but then the Earthshare got it. But Axe is kind of getting back into the game. He's applying pressure to this tower, but for an Axe without a blink, if you stand here, it's just so easy for them to catch him out. So he's kind of, well, how you say it, wary? Or it's kind of nervous that they will try to go for him. But again, I'm thinking about this cast. I would like to get some feedback, and don't be too harsh with me, because this is my first cast, and I would prefer not to cast alone, but it's just so much easier just to like walk into a game and just go for it. But I'm actually thinking that I would like to focus less on the game itself and more on the decisions, so people can learn from it. But like this Troll is standing alone right now, and if I were like a support, I would like hide in trees behind him, like stand here or stand here, and just always have his back. And then also have a TP so I can help other lanes. But actually going on the Jogger, and they dive kind of far. But he has Omnislash, so he's gets double kill to get a return kill on him. I think the biggest problems I have with Troll and Jogger at the moment, and I also talked to Hellrake about this, which plays like probably the best Raid King in the world. The best Raid King in the world. 7k Raid King, or got to 7k. But his biggest annoyance with Troll and Jogger is that the fact they can solo Rosh, and that's just so imba. And they can just smoke right now. Both of them can smoke and try to sneak Rosh. people are aware of the fact that they can just solo kill Roche, so it's probably might be scouted, but it's pretty easy to just go for it. Again, X is trying to get his blink dagger and staying out of fights, which I really like. You just pretty much just need the blink dagger and you can do a lot for the team. Going on the Earth Spirit here, I think they will be able to burst down the Bane before. And this Storm Spirit is really poor, 15 minutes in. I would like to see him focus more on the mid lane, just stay more in the mid lane and try to push this tower down. It's pretty hard when playing Storm because you can really just walk around the map and try to kill kills, but if it doesn't work, you just get so poor. Juggernaut trying to take the Roche solo, which I really like. I like to place the ward up on this cliff, so even if they come, they can just snipe the ward. But let's see if they will notice it. Earth Spirit might just check for him. It's very common to do Roche at this point. Let's see if he checks the Roche pit. Ah, he does not. But that's like, it's so easy to just solo Roche like this, and this is kind of big risk for him. If they spot him right now, he's in big trouble. But Carry doesn't look for it, and that's an easy Roche for Juggernaut. X almost has he actually has the blink that I can buy it right now. Yeah, but the fact that Troll and Jogger can take Roshan is they're just top carries at the moment, and they can also just solo Roche. So I think that's pretty broken. It used to be that pretty much only PA could, Ursa could solo Roche. At least people only pretty much knew that Ursa could solo Roche. And Ursa is also, he's kind of B or C kind of carry, like he's not an A carry. So it was kind of balanced. It was still pretty annoying to deal with, but it was balanced. But now we have these insanely good carries, and they can also solo Roche. And that's just pretty broken. But they're looking to apply pressure for the bot tower. And I would like to see X start to join the fight, like stay behind the team, and he's just coming down here and he will try to counter initiate probably. See if they can burst down Jogger, that's an easy Aegis. If he dies, they can probably kill him again, or they actually see that they come, so they might try to stunlock him, but it was a good decision to bait through and try to go for the ulti. It has a longer cast time. But they're gonna apply pressure. X using Blink for the first time. I don't think they're gonna be able to kill the Earth Spirit. I think Sniper is going second, yes, which I like for this game, and he's probably gonna max Shrapnel now. It's the last spell he maxed. Storm managed to get the mid tower and actually going for Orchid right now. And I think when he gets it, there's no one which is gonna be able to dispel it at that point, unless Sniper goes back for Manta, and he's going at Yashi, so that's not happening. But this is pretty much like Ember Heroes against Ember Heroes. We have Troll and Storm, or Juggernaut and Axe against it's a Troll and Earth Spirit. Oh, there's so much action going on all around the map. I think there's not really a clear line or role at these like heroes, so it's kind of everyone. They're kind of, I would say, pretty much equally strong in the mid and the late game, and also the early game. So they just kind of want to do the same thing. It's not like one team is just standing behind farming and the other team catching them out. But Razor getting his BKB, and that's gonna allow him to just kind of run in and tank pretty much, as long as he doesn't just stay, as long as he stays away from the troll. I think maybe I should do this where I stream into Twitch, so people can ask me questions meanwhile. Yeah, I think this is gonna be like, this is a pilot episode or whatever you call it, so. But Storm still kind of far away from his Orchid. I hope he'll get it before they get X, before Troll gets BKB. But they actually managed to get X actually managed to get a solo kill on the Earthshaker, which I guess I shouldn't miss. I shouldn't talk so much about the analytical part or just miss the action. That's very good. He got an Alpha Wolf, which is probably the best creep you can have around. Depends on how much physical damage. You can also get like the Frost creep. That's also pretty good, especially when they have like so much physical damage. But I would like to see some sentries at common spots. I don't think there's been pretty much any counter warding at all. Sniper, he should have a Sans on Yasha pretty soon. But this is, I think they're gonna be pretty equal in the late game. But let's see here. Roche, I'm not sure I can read this. This is where they'll decide when he gets the respawn. But right now both teams are kind of taking it slow. I guess they should probably fight over an explosion. Sniper finally getting his Sanch and Yasha. And Storm should be very close to his Orchid right now. And they're actually gonna counter initiate on Troll here. And I think, yeah, there's gonna be a TP support, so they can't really chase too far. And Troll is very, very tanky at the moment, though he doesn't really have much damage. Earthspirit coming, hits the rock, but Razor activates BKB and runs away. But it looks like Radiant's getting up to push the tower, and I think the Dire are able to fight it. It's gonna be pretty close. I think Storm he has his Orchid now, so they will probably look to defend it. Else, if they're not defending, they should split push. I don't like the fact that Jugger is jungling. He should just split push or just be ready to go for the top. But we have a big fight coming up here, and they sleep the Troll. They might actually nuke the Bane before he could probably dodge it. They're just gonna go in on Troll while X goes in alone, and the Jugger meanwhile is farmed jungle. I think like either you push the lane while the other team are pushing, or you try to go and defend. I don't like the fact that he went jungling while the other team was pushing the tier 1 top. But I like the fact that they are pushing mid and they're should be pushing bottom, while the rest of the tier, while the Radiant are pushing top. I think I really would like to see Juggernaut just go in and hit this tower. Meanwhile, because they're just pushing top and they could almost trade. We'll go for it now. But with Jugger, when they don't have anything to interrupt spin, he can just spin and just go out. So there's really no reason for him not to push the tower. Now he could maybe have gotten the tower, but now it's too late. Actually going in Maelstrom now, which I think is pretty interesting. I actually would like to see him get a BKB now, because he cannot fight at all after his spin. He can just use spin and, I mean, his ulti, and then that's pretty much it. But this is very nice. The Jin Scott, he's standing behind his main carry, and so he's be able to counter initiate. Though it may not, yeah, it's not enough. If he had blinked, that could probably have been better, but this is very nice to stand behind your main carry and try to counter initiate on him, or counter initiate when they go on him. They will actually probably get Juggernaut now. And the healing ward actually saw Imba, might actually save him. He should TP out right now. Yeah, that's pretty good. So it's an easy kill on Troll. See what Bane is looking like he's going to plant some deep wards, probably going to plant a ward right here. And this is really good ward spot. It can also, if you go to the secret shop with your courier, you can really get some easy courier kills. So what I actually have begun doing is that I'm sending courier, and I'm just going to send it like this, up along the trees and then in. Because if you just send it like this, then they can just easily snipe it. But you can actually send it through the fog of war here. So I actually underestimated this ward's vision. But yeah, you can send it up here. So I'm actually not sure, I missed a kill here, but instead I used the time to talk about some important features, or important tip for your pub experience, I guess. And I'm not sure if I should, it's kind of tough for me, because if I just narrate all the action, I'm not really going to be able to give many tips about the general pub experience or general pub tips. But it's also I guess you guys want to see the kills, or I would like some feedback on that. But anyways, they managed to kill Storm Spirit, and he got, I guess, Earth Spirit just silenced him, and then they can just nuke him down. I think, has there been bought any sentries at all? I don't think there has been any sentries at all. And sometimes it's really obvious that you can see that they have a ward there, but I would really love to see some T-ward. Going in on Storm Spirit here. Axe misses the call, which is too bad, but this will get him. But especially from the Raiden, like they have 3 supports and none of them are buying any sentry wards, and it's fine that Urge isn't buying it because he needed his Blink Dagger, but we'd love to see Rubik or the Urge Spirit just get just a few sentries. Like you only need to buy maybe 4 sentries in total during the entire game, and just the psychological effect of planning wards and then having them dewarded is just so annoying and just discourages you a lot that you don't want to like buy any more wards pretty much. So the sniper is actually going Ghost Scepter, which I guess he needs against the Juggernaut, but having going Ghost Scepter on sniper, it's kind of annoying when your main carry, or one of the main carries, because you really don't want to go with Ghost Scepter, but against Juggernaut you pretty much need, because he just counters carries so hard. Especially with the new Jugger, like, okay, you can Ghost Scepter against him, but he can still just right click you. And my prediction is that sniper is not really gonna do much late game. He needs like really good luck and good positioning. But they're actually going on Rubik, but he has the call, so they'll probably get a counter kill on the Axe here. Too deep. Jinx got almost getting himself on the blade mail. He may just have been a bit like he thought maybe the blade mail ran out, or else he thought he may have just called him or used his ulti on him. But it's 18 to 15. It's a pretty close game, and the Roche is respawning in I guess about 20-30 seconds, I think. And both teams should look to secure that. And I think they're pretty equal. Like this troll is really farmed. I think he'll probably get. Not even sure if he's even gonna get a BKB. He probably might not get a BKB this game, but he can tank a lot. So I think the Radiant should be able to secure the next Roshan. And Storm is just, until he gets a BKB, he's just gonna be focused down. He needs to get a BKB this game, I would say. The Jugger is also pretty farm. I think I actually should have this current gold. I know the Netherite, I guess we should have up. So we could see that Jugger is actually more farmed than the Troll. And he really needs a BKB right now, because if he wants to be able to fight, he can't have like these items. He'll just get burst down. And okay, he's healing up, maxing, like he's leveling up his healing ward, which I guess he needs to now. He needs to level something out in stats. So, but Roche is up now, so we're gonna see a skirmish going on here. But it's pretty much the standard build, like go face boots, Sand Yasha, Helm of Dominator, Eye of Scarlet. That's pretty much have become the common troll build, and we might see like a Blink Dagger right now, I think, on Kulis. Jug is going more unorthodox build. It's not like out of the ordinary, but Mjolnir you don't see that often on Juggernaut anymore. They're actually gonna smoke for them while Troll tries to solo Roche, and he just used ulti, so he's probably just alerted them to the fact that he's doing Roche. But I don't think that Dire is gonna fight it. I think they kind of have to fight. If they give Troll the Aegis, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So I don't really like the fact that they're giving it up. I think it's a bad call. They're gonna smoke, but it's gonna be too late. And when you go like smoke like this, you just have to instantly back up. You can't fight right now when they have the Aegis. So I would say it looks pretty grim for the Dire. This Troll with the spin and Aegis, it's gonna be very hard. They should take all the tier 2 towers now. The Radiant should, and I'm not sure how the Dire is gonna react to that. I think they should split push. They should go through top and mid and just try to split push. They have, at least with Jugger, he's pretty good against towers, so, but it's really hard to split push against the Troll, to be honest. If they split push, I would like to see the Radiant just go straight for high ground and force TPs back. I think TPing right now to defend that tower and ganking is a bad decision, because they'll be able to disengage. So they're just gonna go on and they will push much faster with Troll ulti. But the Dire has a fortification while the Radiant doesn't. But the Dire is actually defending right now. And Troll, he's actually didn't max in field, which is kind of surprising. I guess he's so low level that he wants brain sap, but I would like to see more points in feeble. Guess they're just waiting for it to wear out. I'm curious to see what items Kudos is going now. I think maybe Blink Dagger, maybe, I don't know, Manta maybe against Troll, against Juggernaut. That's pretty good against the Omni Slash. Not sure how good BKB is in this game for him. I don't think it does that much. Hey, we see a sentry. 2 sentries. I think that's probably the first 2 sentries in the entire game. I think they should just go for the tier 2, and I'm not sure how much time they have on the Aegis. Can I see that anywhere? I'm not sure if I can see that. I guess this is the Aegis timer. I don't know. I think they have about 3 minutes left on the Aegis. I usually write it down when I play. But I would like to see that they go for the tier 2 tower with the Aegis and at least get that. And if the Raiden, like if the Dire wants to fight it, that's just fine for them. But I don't think they should just like waste it, I guess. This is kinda, I don't like this play from Troll. Like he's pushing top, but his entire team is middle. And if they fight right now, it's just perfect opening for the Dire. If they catch them out without Troll, it can be pretty bad. But they are disengaging. It's really risky play from the Troll, having your team stand alone there. Let's see, I think it's BKB probably, yeah. I guess he wants to get it to... Okay, they're fighting mid, let's look at this. Almost burst down the Jogger, they might actually kill him. No, almost get him. See, he needs BKB, he's not gonna be able to... Can't do anything. The healing ward is really working well against Earth Spirit, but they might actually have to get the axe, and this looks pretty grim. The Juggernaut actually managed to pick one off, and now they're going in for Sniper as well, which instantly use Ghost Scepter. They still have Aegis, so Troll should just man fight here. The team can't. This is actually pretty bad. They're gonna kill him again, and I don't think it's gonna be able to do much here. It's actually surprisingly bad fight. Troll Axe misses the core, his Culling Blade again. Actually surprised that fight went so well for the Dire. That's the healing power of the healing ward. And X actually, I'm pretty sure X bought back Earth Spirit and X bought back as well. It can really turn the tide when you buy back, especially like a hero like Earth Spirit. I'm actually really surprised the Dire managed to win this fight. I actually want to go back and look at that fight again. So let's see here. They almost... Let's see, they almost get the Juggernaut. Let's look at the Juggernaut. So the Jugger's here, and he doesn't have BKB, so they can actually they can just burst him down pretty much. If they had gotten the Juggernaut, that would be just a completely different fight. But the Sniper isn't really doing anything in the fight. Like, he doesn't have that much damage, and he has a damn Ghost Scepter, which is, I guess he needs to get it, but it's not really gonna help much. But you can see he doesn't have Blink Dagger, so I would actually like to see Jinx. Yeah, he's gonna ulti him, and then they're gonna try to burst him down. But X, the call from X just comes in, and the Troll isn't there with his team, so they don't manage to get the Jogger. Now they're just healing up, and they managed to get the X, but he looks like he's gonna buy back soon while they actually engage, and the Juggernaut just picks up the Earthshaker. So this is really messy fight. Like, I don't think the Sniper really does anything in this game, and this match. Like, he's just have to flee, and then you just isolate the Troll, and it's pretty bad. I really don't. I think you kind of need to play him like trying to enemy the Sniper, or just go try to split push as much as possible. And you need like a lot of farm to be able to do anything. Let's see here. Let's have it like this. Then it's worse. Look at this Sniper minute, right? 10 can go is decent, but it's not that good, and he's not doing pretty much anything for the team. I think he's a much better hero for competitive, because you can protect him much better than in pop Dota. Every time, like once a month, I'm thinking, oh, this Sniper is so cool, I want to play him, and every time I pick him, I always just regret it. I would like to see them push here to try to force a buyback. Jogger's gonna get a butterfly here. And again, I would really love to see him get a BKB, because he can get burst down so much. And if Troll was there in the fight, if he had Blink Dagger, then he could just jump in. I don't think like this BKB, it doesn't. I don't want to like criticize Kudos too much, because he's a really good player, and has played much more Troll than me. But I think a Blink Dagger in this game would have done much more for him. Like, what does the BKB really help against? It helps against Storm, I guess, and I guess it helps against the X Blade Mail, but no one else has Blade Mail, and doesn't really do pretty much nothing against the Razor. and I'm not even sure that if Enfeeble gets dispelled. It cannot be purged. I'm not even sure if BKB dispels Enfeeble. I think if they just went mid, the Raiden just goes mid with the troll and just pushes the tower, and the troll is in front. That's just so much better. But instead, the troll was just farming top while his team was mid, and he came too late in the fight, and then he just gets picked off. And now the Jogger has a butterfly, so he's really farmed right now. And it looks like Sniper's getting ultimate automatically goes Guardian now, maybe? Or he's getting a Linken's because he's afraid of the Bane ult, but it doesn't really need to be afraid of that since it's gonna be used on Troll anyways. Yeah, I almost would like to see Troll get a Linken's instead of BKB. But E-Skill's Dota is getting back into the game. It's got Bloodstone and Orchid. And when if he gets a BKB right now, this is not gonna be able to touch him at all. It's already pretty hard for them to kill him right now. I'm not sure. Maybe the Dire wants to push now, but or else they're just gonna wait for the next Roshan and gonna compete for that. How many can I see? How many smokes they actually bought? Like they are out of smokes, and they're also out of smokes. Well, I guess it's the same for both teams, so it must be like a bug, I guess. Oh no, they actually almost have smokes. Both team out, but Raiden soon almost has. So I would like to see them try to go for a smoke. But again, really, like this Sniper just in this game, like this, I guess the current meta is just a lot of heroes which can just burst you down or just close the gap, and like against Storm, Jogger, or Axe, you're not gonna be able to just stand behind safely and attack. And even if you do, you can't need to go glass cannon to pretty much do anything. Looks like the Dire is going for a smoke right now. Doesn't get Storm Spirit in, but they probably will be able to pick up the Sniper here. And I don't think Jog shouldn't use they should just go for him. Earth Spirit comes, pulls him back, dodges with the blade through it, just gonna die for him. Troll isn't dead. Does he even have a TP? Yeah, he has a TP. He's not gonna TP. If he's not gonna TP, I would like to see him just split push. Don't farm the jungle, just split push. Getting the Earth Spirit, so really good smoke. Troll should just split push, can't defend right now. Roche will... Why is there no Roche clock right now? Roche timer please. Well, Troll should... They're not pushing, so they're just getting 2 kills and joining back, so I guess he should be careful they don't kill him as well. So looking at this game, can we look at the gold graph? Swinging a lot in Dire's favor. It's kind of been there all the time, but they are leading about 13,000 gold, I guess, and experience also 15,000. I feel like I would like to see this Troll be a bit closer to his team, especially with the Aegis. They might be able to kill the Razor, and again BKB doesn't. BKB is a good pickup for him, but doesn't do much against Troll. Earth Spirit is dead, so they're actually going to try to come in from behind, which can be a kind of surprising play because they won't expect it when it's 4 against 5. So sometimes going 4 against 5, like I saw also a tournament stream where they are only 4 and the enemy is 5, and it's like, let's go, because you know that's kind of against the rules of the war. You don't go 4 against 5, so they won't expect it. And if they still have strong heroes, it can really pay off. But let's see, they're going in on Axe. And here's where BKB really helps. He has to take the Jogger ulti, which pretty much just almost kills him. He doesn't have BKB, so he's kind of forced to spin. That BKB could just trace down the Troll. Storm goes in on him, gets the Earth Spirit. Troll TP's out. See if they're gonna kill this Rubik as well. I really hope that. I guess he's picking up at Skull Blast. I guess he's going without BKB. And I guess his reasoning for that would be that he's so tanky and he has a lot of support from X, so he doesn't really need him. I think that's like it's a fine choice. You can do without it. It's risky, but I guess in your optimal like lineup, you guess he doesn't want BKB, and it's I can understand that. He just needs to be aware that they can burst him down pretty quickly. And it was really close here before, where they almost got him. But they're just pushing. Their healing ward is up. It's off cooldown soon, so they're probably just gonna back off since all the heroes are respawning. Getting a Roche, and this is a really good decision. If they keep going here and they lose the fight, the Radiant will just get an easy Roche. So let's see if they can actually get the Roche in time. We really like to see someone with Bottle or Arcane, just give him some mana. Nobody has anything to give him mana. But they're gonna be fighting over this. The Troll had his creep here, which is really good, so we can just scout it. I'm really curious to see where he's going. He's probably gonna get MKB to focus down the Juggernaut, I guess. They're gonna smoke in for it. I think the guy who gets this Roche is probably gonna win the game. This is gonna be pretty much the deciding fight of the game. It's, I would say, even though the Radiant, the Dire is leading in that threat, it's still a pretty close game. I think Manta or Blink would have been better for Troll, especially against tanking the Juggernaut. But Juggernaut, they have to defend up here, so they might actually be able to kill the Roche in time. And I really don't think they should give up this Aegis. They should really just go for it. I would say it's a big mistake giving the Aegis up. Storm might try to steal it. He's going in for it. Is he gonna get it? Can he call? Who gets the Aegis? Who gets the Aegis? No one is taking the Aegis. Troll gets the Aegis. Okay. I think he's still gonna be able to lose the Aegis instantly. Two heroes are dead from the Radiant. Sniper is just getting caught. Does nothing again. Troll getting a Bane ulti, and it looks like this is gonna be a clear victory for the Dire. So they actually managed to just come in time. They didn't snatch the Aegis, but they found the Radiant in a pretty bad positioning. And again, like the Sniper mid, he's supposed to be a late game hero, but he just does nothing in these fights. Like he casts shrapnel, but then he just gets focused down and dies. And it doesn't really do any damage at all. Maybe I'm being too unfair against Sniper. Maybe we should actually watch one fight and pay more close attention to him. Let's try to do that in the next fight. He's a pretty good base defender, so let's see if he does better there. They force a buyback on Troll. I would like to see him just kind of continue, because there's still 3 people dead. And they still have the healing ward, so they can get easy racks. They don't have fortify, so they might... I think they should probably just get 2 racks and go back, because the Jugger's out of mana, and if they die right now, it's... he doesn't have ulti and he's out of mana. And Urshka still doesn't have ulti, and Earth Spirit has it up again. So this could be a pretty equal fight. They actually managed to burst down Razor. Razor just turning around, being a man, but decides not to go in. Meanwhile, X is top, so they really need to flee. Need to cut their losses as much as possible. They actually skipped the BKB, man. Nobody likes BKB this game. I guess he's so tanky that he might actually be able to survive, but no, he gets burst down. Suicide! Ah, too bad. He's gonna be back in 22 seconds, so doesn't die for too long. Oh, we have actually Bane going in BKB. That's a really good decision. His like teamfight contribution right now is just pretty much channel your ulti, and he just channel it on Troll, and then he's gonna be taken out of the fight, and Jugger can focus him. So I would say that's a really good pickup. Juggernaut can't get his Abyssal Blade right now, but then he's gonna play without buyback, so that's really risky. But it looks like he might actually do it. No, he doesn't go to Abyssal, and Troll gets the MKB against the Butterfly Jug. But it's gonna be pretty tough for Troll, because Bane is gonna ult him, and then they can just focus the Troll down. It's a good TP back to base, and he also gets the booster trial instead, which I think is really good. Like if they're pushing, and if he dies right now, he can just instantly buyback and go back to the team. So I guess this is pretty much almost the perfect items you want on Juggernaut. You want to probably get the Abyssal Blade instead, and then maybe late game you sell the Mask of Madness, get a Satanic instead. But it's really farmed. A lot of farmed as Troll as well. And I would like to, I think you can get the Satanic now, but Black King bar, I don't think it's really helped much for him. Sniper actually got discarded now, but he doesn't really do any damage, so let's try to see the next fight and see what he's actually gonna do. I think like Sniper's main role now is probably just creating space in the beginning. And that sounds so wrong because it's Sniper, we're so weak in the beginning. But Shrapnel is actually really good for team fights in the beginning. Can really give you easy kills. But you can be pretty farm, but again it's just so hard against a Storm, Jogger, Axe, they can just close the gaps so easily. But he has faith, he believes in the Sniper. We're actually catching out the Storm, but doesn't engage on him. Looks like the Dire is gonna push now. And I almost would like to see them split push, but it's really hard to pull off. Could probably just take Jogger top and maybe the rest of team bot. But they're probably just gonna 5-on-5, which is the safe thing to do. Is he just gonna ult him? No. He could probably just ult him. Yeah, he's actually gonna ult him. He's actually gonna go in and hear him now. Just burst down the Earth Spirit and he needs to just survive a bit longer. The spin doesn't really do much. He should buy back and just TP down. Back to the fight round now. Then they could end the game. Yeah, he's gonna buy back. He hesitates a bit, so that a bit too much, but the team still managed to get the troll. And now let's just wait for the team up, but let's just go back and then let's see what Sniper has done in this fight. Yeah, he gets sleep. Okay, let's see what Sniper did in this fight. Like let's get the Sniper's perspective. So let's see here. Late game Sniper. Obviously he's died a lot, but like, I'm not blaming the player though. I'm like flaming the hero. You know, it's supposed to be a late game hero, but unless you get verified, you don't really do much. So let's see here. I guess he has pretty much optimal conditions because they jumped the rest of the team. I guess it's too late to join the fight, but now he's just focusing on everyone else, so he's casting Shrapnel, and he tries to hit the Storm a bit, damage him a bit. The Storm just zips away, damage the Bane a bit, doesn't have the stun anymore, so deals like 300 damage to Storm, 400 damage to Bane, gets focused down by Razor, tries to TP down in a second, almost kills him, then sleep him, then he dies, and will he even buy back? I'm not sure. Yeah, but you pretty much need, I think you mainly just need to go Glass Cannon with Snipers. It's just, you just really don't do much. But I think they should just go for the, like, Troll doesn't have buyback, of course they might not be able to know that, but they should just go for the backs. They don't, like the Throne, they don't need to get the bottom backs. Just get your healing ward down you have soon, then just go for the Throne. Especially because Jog doesn't have buyback now, and if they kill him now, if they don't finish and kill him now, then they're just gonna end the game. It looks like they're gonna be able to take the Troll. They should just focus the Throne. Like, I would be screaming like, hit the Throne, just like Envy. Just like, hit the Throne, don't focus the heroes, hit the Throne, and just get it, and they're gonna be able to get it. So, this is the first cast I'm doing like solo and trying to look at the target pop, and there's so much action, so I missed some kills, and I ended up talking perhaps a bit more of the action than I wanted to do. I wanted to do like a bit more educational. But yeah, it's, well, that's the, I guess, the preview or the pilot episode at the top of the pops. I hope you guys found it at least a bit decent. There's a lot of, I know there's a lot of room for employment or for improvement. I have so many muted games that are heroes in this game. Let's see, yeah, can I just pause it here? Yeah, but I think if the Radiant didn't have a Sniper mid lane, they could do so much more. Like Sniper, a lot of people, like, he's a decent hero, but when you go survivability items like Sand Yasha and Guardian and Joseph, you just don't do much in the fight. So when I play him, I prefer just trying to go Glass Cannon and just hoping that they don't focus me down and then I can actually do something. But when you just don't go Glass Cannon, like, either two things happen. They jump on you and you're just gonna die pretty much because you're Sniper. Or they don't jump on you and you're gonna stand behind, you're gonna try to hit someone, but you're not gonna do so much damage because you're Sniper and you went survivability items. And the Troll went BKB instead, which I don't think is the optimal item. I would really love to see them like, get the Aegis. I think they should have applied a lot more pressure, and I think Kuda should have stayed with his team. and not been too much top lane. But it was actually, it's really good. Like when Finger the Axe, he got the first 5 minutes on the cliff, you might just think, oh, it's a good game, and just kind of give up and start flaming your teammates. But I'm not sure if he actually did that, and the teammates were like, oh, come on. But he at least kept playing, and you can still come back from like such a bad start. But yeah, I think I might do it live so you guys can like ask questions, and like if you have any questions about the game or why did he go that item, stuff like that. But yeah, that's the first episode of Top of the Pops. Give me some feedback if you want to like maybe hear more of what's actually going on in the action, or I would prefer just talking more about like general things and not missing kills too much, but not talking too much about the kills, but because that's just like, and then Earthspit goes on the racer with the Earthshake and they actually managed and they kill him. But more sort of about like the decision going behind that and why they actually managed to get that kills and like the wards involved in that and stuff like that. But it's pretty tough to find like a middle road between that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you soon. Goodbye.